Do you ever feel like you're just drowning in paper? What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Krystal TV, where today we are talking about paper clutter. Maybe you've noticed that paper is pretty insidious. It just kind of breeds. And it will completely take over your space if you're not careful. We've all seen it. Walk by a trash can and someone has missed and thrown trash on the outside, and before you knew it, the whole outside of the can is just piled high with trash and not in the can itself. It's just the nature of paper. So in order to conquer your paper clutter, we really need to get on top of it. And so it's a really simple two-step process. First, you gotta sort it. I really recommend that you do this, a deep paper purge at least once a year. It'll help you to stay on top of it throughout the rest of the year, but once a year you have to face everything that you haven't been facing. Go in and sort all of your paper. Go through all of the old paperwork that you're keeping, receipts, cards, credit cards. I also include those in paper clutter. What else do we got here? Random mail and old planners, junk mail, all of the paper, even owner's manuals. You want to go through once a year and purge all of that paper. So you'll sort it into basically get rid of trash paper and things I need to keep. But you need to do a top to bottom purge of all the paper in the house. I recommend, like I say, about once a year. And then step 2, shred the paper. I recommend shredding the paper, not just throwing the paper away, because paper really represents a lot of things that we don't want to face. So shredding it breaks up the energy of the paper and it gets things moving. It can take time to do this. The first time I did a paper shred, it took me 3 days to sort paper, to sort and shred all of the paper. And that was going through every box, every book on the shelf, every drawer, and literally every piece of paper in my home. That's what I mean by a deep paper purge. Touch every piece of paper in your space and then shred what needs to be gotten rid of. It does take a little time, and you do kind of, if you've never done a purge before, or if it's been a long time, like we've been traveling, living as nomads for about 4 years, and we recently landed and got everything out of storage, and I had to do a purge, because even in all of that moving, stuff just kind of kept getting shoved aside, and so it had been about 4 years since I had done a major purge. So again, this time it actually took me well over a week, almost 2 weeks to purge everything, because sometimes that purging can give you some flu-like symptoms in your body. And so you need to take your time and go a little bit slow so that you don't overwhelm your system with the purge and end up really sick. If you don't have a shredder, check out this video for my review of the Fellows 6-count shredder, which is good for home or small business. And if you found value in this video, please share it with a friend, another CEO that you know that might also just be drowning in paper clutter. If you're getting value from my channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a single video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.